This is Chloe versus the world. Chloe being me. This is my brand new show. Make sure you give us a like, comment, subscribe, 5 stars, and I'll see you all every Tuesday. It's Big Lee!
It's an honour to be here. I've got a fresh little trim ready.
Boy, looking good, boy.
Yeah, I've got a little tan from being away.
Oh yeah,
On my own. I went away on my own.
You went away on your own?
Yeah.
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was good. Really good, yeah.
Anything memorable happen there?
Well, we were out at sea. So,
you was at sea.
Yeah, it was.
That's good.
But I was on my own.
Yeah, you just have to sometimes take a solo trip, you know, just to have a good time.
It was needed.
Yeah, and you've got a holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to Marbella tomorrow with the boys, stag do. So that's going to be a very heavy one.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the one I just went on my own.
Yeah.
I got drunk most nights on there. But this one's going to be even heavier.
What was that line in the stomach?
So yeah, I'm flying at 6 in the morning. We've got the AU flowing beer now, so I'm going to go straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll see you right off, all the way.
Let's do it.
To Marbella.
Well, you're supposed to get drunk on you, aren't you?
Yeah, no, like, we haven't had a sober guest yet. I don't know if someone would want to come
I can't
on.
be the first one.
You want to be?
I can't be the first one.
Oh, I was going to say.
That's how I'm going down.
Right, for those that don't know, I'm pretty sure every single person who watches this is going to know you. Me and you were on the same season of Love Island. You actually won it.
Yeah.
Did you think you would go on and win?
Never in a million years.
Did you not?
No, I thought I'd be on there for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. You know, I'm a guy from Wales, small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got loads of big personalities, people from Oxford, big personalities. I thought, I'll just be a little fish in a big pond.
Yeah.
But, you know, turns out.
Big Lee.
Went on it, done the job, Big Lee, and I won.
Do you remember the first thing that you said to me? Which I thought was so funny.
I remember saying, do you look better in person? You all look better in person.
I don't think you said that to me.
And the girls actually got offended. They were like, oh, so we look shit on TV, do we? I was like, no, I didn't mean to say that.
You said, I remember you'd gone on a date with, can't remember, and you'd come back from the date, and I was like, oh, are you excited to be here? And you're like, I'm going to have my finger in a lot of pies. And I was like, oh my God, who's this man? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, that's when I dated with Faye, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely date. You know, Faye made me feel very, very welcome.
Yeah.
But,
probably the best person to go on a date with at that time.
Yeah, she was really welcoming. I was nervous as shit. I was like shaking all the time.
Really nervous.
Yeah, she made me feel cool, you know, calm.
Yeah.
But
she's got like quite a maternal aspect.
Yeah. She was, you know, good first date.
Yeah.
But yeah, fingering a lot of pies didn't really turn out that way. When in like,
you had a couple pies.
Yeah, a couple of pies, but it was in one pie for the long, you know, a long time.
It was in one pie for the longest time.
It was in that pie, and then it was a little hiccup. A massive mountain
pie,
hiccup.
and then in like
and
a
then
little
back
ice
in the pie.
cream, and then went back in the pie.
Back in the pie, and it stayed there then for a while.
No, that was good. I do think you two made the right decision.
Definitely.
So you won 25 grand.
Yeah.
What did you spend it on?
Could not tell you.
Really?
You know, it was like, Chloe, come off, we were trying to live the high life.
We were living the high life.
It was going spent on Deliveroo, taxis, McDonald's, so
yeah.
Can't really say it went too much. I remember I come off and I had an interview, and they said, what's the money going towards? Going to set up my property business. 2 years down the line, still I'm set up no property.
It's coming, it's loading. It's just in like investment bonds and
Manifesting it.
Yeah. The Love Island's actually round the corner. And I think that there's a different experience for girls and boys, which I spoke about with Sam and Tom. But do you have any advice for boys that go on there now? Because I think it's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Don't go in with many expectations, you know. It's a woman's world, you know. Women, they do the hair, the makeup, the eyelashes, everything.
Yeah.
A man can go into like, you know, fitness and what, you know, and if you're a good speaker or you've got something planned beforehand, you know, which you can capitalize on afterwards, then yeah, you know, it can really go well. But if you're just a bricklayer, you know,
Lee, you ain't falling on your ass.
No, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you are.
But like, no, but if you haven't got, you know, a big plan afterwards, it is tricky, but you know, you can still find your way. Like I feel like I'm, you know, moved on from bricklaying and found my way and I'm doing well.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think this year and last year, when they froze the accounts, that made a massive, they didn't freeze the accounts, they just stopped the accounts running.
Yeah.
That made a massive impact to, you know, how life would be afterwards.
So glad they didn't do it on our one.
I'm very
fucking tamping.
Live it, tamping, fuming,
say,
fucking raging. That's what they don't say anymore.
Is that what the Welsh people say?
No, there used to be a show back in the day called The Valleys.
Valleys, I loved it. Letitia Grace. Oh my God, I want her on here. Yeah, Letitia, I love her.
Yeah, she was funny.
What other Welsh slang? So tamping's angry.
Tamping, you got to have cwtch.
What's a cwtch?
Cwtch is like a cuddle.
Oh, like, do you want to go for a cutch?
Yes, I'm a cutch, cuddle. But I actually went home the other day and I said cuddle, and everyone came down on me and said, "Why the fuck are you saying cuddle
Why
for?"
did you say cuddle?
Because
Would you like, oh, I really want to cuddle
people
tonight.
in Essex or people around England have rubbed off on me.
Yeah, but what did you say in front of your mates? Oh, I fancy a cuddle tonight.
I can't remember what I said. Asked one of the boys for a cuddle.
What other Welsh slang is there?
Cutch. So basically, when we meet people, in Merthyr, obviously I'm from Merthyr. Big up Merthyr on the map.
I actually put it on the map a couple times.
You did. You say it all the time.
I do.
I'm Liam. I'm from Merthyr. I am.
Yeah.
But we say George. What's happening, George?
What's George?
George is like a chavvy way of saying mate.
Bro, if someone called me a George, I'd be offended.
You were a George. A George is like a rude boy. Nah, it's and we say muck. You say mucker, haven't you?
Yeah, mug.
But
My
we say
old mucker.
M-U-K, muck. What's happening, muck? But when we see someone, we'll say what's happening, muck, right or? So we say very fast. So what's happening, muck, right or? We get rid of the what. We just say sappening. And I remember seeing this guy. I knew him. We see each other in the petrol station, and we knew each other. We're not super well. And I said to him, "What's happening, son? You right or?" And he said, "Yeah, what's happening, son? You right or?" And I said, "Yeah, what's happening, you right or?" And he said, "Yeah, what's happening, right or?" And we just walked past each other because we didn't have nothing else to say. Just said it 2 times each. And like, I went back to my car. I was like, "What just fucking happened?" Like,
do you know what though? I've got a friend who's visited Wales, and she said that everyone in Wales is just so lovely. Like everyone chats to everyone. Like even if you don't know them, you'll be like, "Oh, you're right. How are the kids?"
Yeah.
Like you're quite like that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like,
Remember the scene when we had the babies on Love Island?
Yeah.
I seen Lib, how's your mother? Tell her pop down soon, and like that's how we talk. You see someone in the street. How's your mother? She out to hospital now, and like everyone's just so super friendly. I'm not saying everyone's lovely. You got some fucking idiots.
Have you met Bambino Becky yet? She's from Wales.
Bambino Becky.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber.
Oh, can't say I met her.
Oh, I feel like you two would have quite a lot to talk about.
That's a funny name, Bambino Becky.
I don't think Bambino's her birth name. I think it's just
I didn't assume that. I think it's just a YouTube.
I think it's a YouTube name.
Yeah.
If you were going to do YouTube, what would your YouTube name be?
Oh, it'd be
Big Lee.
Big Lee Slayer 123.
That'd be good. Pussy Slayer 123 from
Actually,
Merthyr.
when we were younger, I was in school, so I was young. And we had to have an email, and my email was...
Oh my God, I was just about to say, what was your MSN email?
Well, I can't remember if it was you, but I actually made an email. When you're doing GCSEs, you've got to start being a bit more responsible then. So I made an email. My email was, Liam is the 123. And I had to read it out in class. And when I realised then what a shit email that is. But it was at the age when I wasn't super young, but it was at the age where I was like 16. I was old enough to realise that's a fucking shit email. I shouldn't be doing that. No, 15, sorry, 15.
I think mine was okay, but my actual MSN name was Chloe Babe. I love the phone, talking to all my mates. I love you, Scotty Peach. Because I was in love with him. He literally had no idea who I was, and he went to my school.
And that accent is the way it's supposed to be, yeah?
Yeah.
Scotty P, I love the beach.
Yeah, Scotty P, I love your peach.
Who's Scotty P?
Scotty Peach.
Who's that?
When I was in school, like 13, 14, I was absolutely, oh my God, I actually I like lie all the time. So I was absolutely infatuated. I don't know, I think he lives in Bournemouth now, but I was infatuated with him. Like, if you saw him now as well, you'd be like, Chloe, he's not your type. Like, I don't know. He was kind of cool at the time.
And he's some...
He just went to my school. He used to
so he's not no celebrity or anything?
No, he's random. Yeah, no, I had him in my MSN name. He just went to my school. I was a year younger than him. Anyways, like finally one day, my cousin set me up with him. So we went to the park. And I remember I said to him, oh yeah, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I was like, no, I've got a photographic memory. He was like, do you? And I was like, yeah, so that's why I'm so smart. I don't have to revise for my exam. Lie. And he was like, okay, let me show you a picture. So he showed me a picture, turned it around, removed something. He was like, well, what's missing? And I was like,
Me and you?
Yeah. I don't know, why don't we just snog?
Yeah, just snog my face off.
I did actually snog him when I was like 14 and our teeth banged together.
Oh, that was all good.
Yeah,
man.
that was kind of embarrassing.
That happened first time you and Millie snogged on the island.
Oh, your teeth clink?
Bang.
Where? So you went from Love Island, had a bit of a breakup, and then you went on Celebs Go Dating. But I don't think you've spoken about that, much.
It was a funny time. Like,
Yeah.
I went on it, just business opportunity,
Yeah.
money, and I thought, if you had asked me 2 years ago when I was on a building site, you're going to go on a show, do a couple of days, you're going to pay this extra, I'd be like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'll be doing backflips. So
Yeah.
I went for it, and I knew it was like a controversial sort of thing, because it was 2 months after me and Millie broke up. Like, I wasn't ready to be out dating, especially on TV. But, you got to take these opportunities. And
Yeah.
So I went on there, and like, Bryce, I said, look, I said some stuff on air, like with Anna and Paul chatting.
No, what did they make you say?
Oh,
I'm going to suck on my Welsh kids.
So I'm looking for and I was like, they said to me, say, when you do like, it's called the MIVs,
Yeah.
and you got to talk to it, and this is like, it's showing a preview, and they said, right, we got something you can say, I'm looking for a hot babe to tickle my Welsh cakes, and I was like, there's no fucking way I'm saying that. There's no way.
But you said it.
But I said it. I was like, I'm looking for a hot babe to tickle on my Welsh cakes. And then it was all over TikTok, and people like, oh, so he wants some hot babe, yet he's lost because he broke up. Like, you can't please anyone.
No, you can't.
But
no.
yeah, I went on there, and it was look, the cast, everyone was on there, the cast, all like the datees, all the crew, cameramen, everyone was amazing. And I was an experience in itself, just meeting everyone, and having, especially going through a breakup, I was like busy every day, meeting new people, constantly on the go.
Oh,
So
it was a good distraction.
it was a good distraction, it was really good, and like, I probably needed it at the time. But, I wasn't ready to be out there dating. I was on the dates with girls, and they were all lovely girls.
Yeah, no, they did seem
I
nice.
wasn't, looking at them thinking I want to be, I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
I was obviously still hung up over Millie. But you can't explain all this to the public. You just got to take all the shots fired and just ignore it, to be honest.
You do get quite a lot of shots, don't you? So celebs go
Tend to.
dating. So you're not in a relationship with someone from there?
No.
Are you
met
single?
I'm not single.
Yay! Get it! Joking. Not single. That's fun though. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well.
Really well.
Really well, yeah.
That's good. So you actually have done like a lot of dating on TV, off TV.
Yeah, definitely.
between
Like
TV.
obviously, it was dating on Love Island, but it was majority just me and Millie on the show.
Yeah,
Come off, we lived together for like a year, broke up. I was on my own for a little while, which I needed time on my own.
Yeah.
I needed that space. I think it was like 7 months, 8 months, something like that. And
You found yourself.
Yeah, I needed that time, and just got do my own thing now, and it's going really well. But no, back seeing someone, and it's going really well.
Good.
Yeah,
Wow. Seeing
very
as you
happy.
have goods, I'm happy that you are happy.
Thank you. And what about you? Were you seeing anyone now?
I couldn't be more fucking single if I tried. And I think that might just be the path that's laid out for me. I'm kind of okay with it at the moment.
Well, you're an amazing, lovely girl and a big
flirt
cat.
with me, Liam.
Big cat. I can't wait. That's the thing as well. In the villa, we used to
I know.
flirt. So the producers thought we were like, something was going on between me and you.
Yeah.
But every time we'd walk past you on the stairs, and you'd be like, "Ooh, big boy."
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
know.
"Ooh, you're
I
looking
don't think people, just to explain that a bit better.
Yeah, let's win the deal.
Me and Liam were best mates in Love Island. Obviously, we're still really like best mates now, but we would always wind each other up and like pretend to stick it on each other because we knew it made everyone else uncomfortable. So if we were in a group, I'd look at Liam like, "Hello, big boy, your cock's looking nice," and he'd say something really weird back. But the producers...
It was, by the way, looking nice.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
She wasn't lying.
But the producers didn't get that it was a joke. So they would always pull me and be like, "We know you fancy Liam." I was like, "I literally don't." And they were like, "No, pull Liam for a chat." I was like, I don't want to. And they even told me once, they were like, "Do you not find it a bit inappropriate that you fight with Liam even though he's with Millie?" And I was like, "It's a joke.
But I think at first, Millie didn't really get it because she came in the villa like a bit later.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'd be like, we were saying this stuff to each other, like, and if no one knew
yeah,
that we were
yeah,
close,
yeah.
you'd be like, "What the fuck?" That's a bit out there. And, they must have something going on. So I think Millie had to adjust to it, like here and now as well.
Yeah.
But
She gets it.
yeah, but they didn't really
got
show
it.
much because everyone, like, we were really close, and you're probably the closest girl to me.
Yeah.
And they didn't even show that. No one knew that.
No, because when we came out, I told my mum, and she was like, "You were never seen with Liam." I was like, "Are you joking?" Like, I was closest to Liam and Millie. That's it.
And they never show it. Like, and that's what I mean. They can show whatever they want. You could spend a minute a day with someone.
Yeah, and
they can show that only that minute each week, and you think
Yeah.
people are really close, but that's the power of editing. Isn't it?
No,